1. When designing a CPG continuing education workshop, which method best aligns with adult learning principles? A. Hour-long lectures without interaction. B. Problem-based learning using real-world geological case studies. C. Assigning only reading materials. D. Delivering standardized multiple-choice quizzes only. 2. To evaluate the effectiveness of a new hydrogeology training module, which approach is most valid? A. Self-reported confidence levels. B. Comparing pre- and post-training technical assessment scores. C. Attendance records. D. Supervisor perceptions 3. A senior geologist mentors a junior CPG candidate. Which method fosters developmental growth? A. Assigning tasks without guidance. B. Conducting reflective discussions with constructive feedback. C. Limiting interaction to email communication. D. Providing corrective feedback only at the end of a project. 4. During a workshop on geological mapping, participants seem disengaged. What adjustment best supports adult learning? A. Increase lecture time. B. Incorporate hands-on mapping exercises with real data. C. Require written tests every 15 minutes. D. Continue with the planned slides. 5. To monitor adherence to field safety protocols, which method is most reliable? A. Weekly verbal check-ins. B. Using GPS and field log tracking. C. Employee recollection reports. D. End-of-season surveys. 6. When teaching sediment core analysis, which instructional method aligns best with adult learning principles? A. Present all techniques at once. B. Break tasks into manageable modules with guided practice. C. Avoid demonstrations. D. Provide only text-based instructions. 7. A CPG must ensure compliance with state environmental regulations. What is the first step? A. Post regulatory summaries in the office. B. Conduct a regulatory gap analysis and risk assessment. C. Notify staff that compliance is their responsibility. D. Review budget allocations for compliance tools. 8. Field staff struggle to follow geological sampling protocols. Which communication method is most effective? A. Repeat verbal instructions louder. B. Provide visual demonstrations and supervised practice. C. Give complex verbal directions. D. Refer staff to manuals only. 9. Evaluating the effectiveness of a mineral exploration curriculum is best measured by A. Trainee enjoyment. B. Improvement in map interpretation and sample analysis accuracy. C. Number of exercises completed. D. Supervisor opinions. 10. When mentoring a new geologist, demonstrating your reasoning during site assessments is beneficial because A. It limits mentee autonomy. B. It reveals expert decision-making processes. C. It keeps the mentor in control. D. It speeds up project completion. 11. CPG trainers must ensure curriculum aligns with A. Trainee preferences. B. Current geological standards and regulatory requirements. C. Popular industry trends. D. Travel schedules. 12. To improve comprehension during lab instruction, which cueing method is best? A. Long technical explanations. B. Short, clear instructions with demonstrations. C. Scripted text-only instructions. D. Internal cues only. 13. Allowing trainees to contribute to project planning supports. A. Autonomy and engagement. B. Standardization only. C. Limiting feedback. D. Hierarchical control. 14. A CPG program shows inconsistent results across field teams. The best next step is A. Cancel the program. B. Analyze contributing factors and adjust training. C. Assume staff negligence. D. Continue unchanged. 15. During a trainee intake session, which strategy enhances understanding and engagement? A. Using geological jargon. B. Asking open-ended questions about experiences and goals. C. Maintaining silence to encourage attention. D. Delivering instructions only. 16. Effective mentoring in geology includes A. Frequent feedback on observable field behaviors. B. Highlighting only mistakes. C. Avoiding feedback. D. Assigning only routine tasks. 17. Evaluating field data collection accuracy is best achieved by A. Staff opinion. B. Standardized checklists and repeated measurements. C. Counting completed tasks. D. Attendance records. 18. Ethical communication in geology requires A. Exaggerating project results. B. Transparent explanation of methods and interpretations. C. Avoiding discussion of methods. D. Sharing private data improperly. 19. Effective adult learning in geological workshops includes A. Passive listening. B. Collaborative problem solving with real-world data. C. Strict memorization drills. D. Repetition without feedback. 20. Teaching new staff to safely conduct core drilling is most effective through A. Manuals only. B. Demonstration, supervised practice, and feedback. C. Trial and error. D. Assigning advanced drills first. 21. When a trainee misinterprets sampling procedures, the best corrective action is A. Blame the trainee. B. Rephrase instructions using multiple modalities. C. Use more technical jargon. D. Avoid further instruction. 22. Auditing field sites for compliance requires documenting hazards primarily to A. Meet regulatory risk management requirements. B. Reduce paperwork. C. Assign blame. D. Create marketing material. 23. Revising a geology curriculum based on trainee feedback represents A. Ignoring professional standards. B. Responsive curriculum design. C. Removing structure. D. Favoring convenience over safety. 24. To evaluate communication effectiveness in field workshops. A. Observe engagement and ask clarifying questions. B. Lengthen lectures. C. Reduce demonstrations. D. Avoid questions. 25. Mentoring a trainee struggling with confidence is best achieved by A. Assigning easier tasks indefinitely. B. Providing supportive feedback and incremental responsibility. C. Ignoring the issue. D. Increasing workload without guidance. 26. Backward design in geology curriculum development means A. Starting with activities, then finding goals. B. Defining desired outcomes first, then planning instruction. C. Selecting tools first. D. Copying other programs. 27. A new regulatory requirement mandates updated site inspection protocols. Compliance requires A. Waiting until violations occur. B. Scheduled inspections with documentation. C. Delegating responsibility entirely to staff. D. Ignoring the change. 28. Evaluating a field mapping course is best done using A. Random exercises with no metrics. B. Standardized scenario-based evaluations. C. Self-rated competency. D. Supervisor impressions. 29. To strengthen trainee autonomy in geological fieldwork, a trainer should A. Offer structured choices within guidelines. B. Allow complete freedom without oversight. C. Remove all structure. D. Avoid discussion of options. 30. Reviewing trainee performance is best done through A. Annual evaluations only. B. Ongoing formative assessments with actionable feedback. C. Evaluations only for errors. D. Single final assessments. 31. Integrating adult learning in field geology is best achieved by A. Explaining methods only. Allowing self-analysis and reflection on data collection. C. Giving identical instructions to all staff. D. Avoiding questions. 32. Evaluating safety in field programs requires A. Assuming staff report hazards. B. Periodic risk assessments and inspections. C. Delegating safety to supervisors only. D. Avoiding documentation. 33. Training staff on new geological protocols is most effective when A. Using lectures only. B. Conducting scenario-based, hands-on simulations. C. Using jargon-heavy presentation. D. Assigning reading only. 34. A CPG trainer wants to strengthen long-term retention of groundwater modeling concepts. Which strategy is most effective? A. One-time lecture with no follow-up. Spaced repetition combined with scenario-based practice. C. Requiring trainees to reread the manual. D. Providing a single high-stakes final exam. 35. When evaluating the communication skills of new geologists during field briefings, which method provides the most accurate assessment? A. Relying on a peer's subjective opinion. B. Direct observation using a standardized rubric. C. Measuring how quickly they finish their briefing. D. Reviewing written notes only. 36. A geoscience training program receives inconsistent trainee feedback on module clarity. What is the most appropriate next step for the curriculum developer? A. Dismiss outlier feedback as irrelevant. B. Conduct a focused needs analysis to identify instructional gaps. C. Shorten all modules to reduce workload. D. Remove all assessments to reduce pressure. 37. When mentoring a junior geologist preparing to lead their first field team, which approach strengthens leadership readiness? A. Repeating instructions without explanation. B. Providing guided opportunities to lead small tasks with feedback. C. Assigning major responsibilities without preparation. D. Encouraging complete independence from the start.